Okay, let's bring in Dru Kastler from NEWrestle, breaking down kind of everything.
What's up, guys?
Oh, look at that. He meant business right there. He got the hard flip.
He goes,
dude, I've been messing with my mic this whole time. I just now got it to work too, so
good.
Timing was actually pretty good.
We've had some.
I have a little bit of experience with those headsets, and sometimes the mic just doesn't work.
Can't trust it.
Just can't trust it.
It's kind of like Chuck.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, actually, really impressed with Addie Grazier's taste in music. That was a curveball.
You a big Nickelback fan?
I would say that's probably my third out of the three she listed, but I mean, that's kind of the stuff I listened to back in the day.
It's too intense for me. It made
Linkin Park, spooky.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's
too spooky for me.
Showing your age there, Drew.
Oh, hey, you know what? I don't care, man. It's good music.
R.I.P. Chester.
Wow. Okay. This dude.
What?
So
guys,
Drew,
I told you how much I enjoy Hurrdat as well, by the way. It's just...
yeah. So Drew.
Yeah.
Drew,
pour one out for Chris Cornell too while we're at
it. Yeah. So Drew, wrestling happened.
Yeah.
Actually, Metros went how we thought they would go, right? Kind of prep on the boys' side handled business and were very dominant.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Millard South would. I mean, they did. They got second for girls, but I thought they had a chance to win. So
on the girls' side, yeah.
I mean, West Side wrestled awesome, and they're just kind of getting into, postseason form. Mara Vanderpool dropped down to 100, which is kind of a huge story, where she'll be an overwhelming favorite there. Good, solid tournament. Apparently, aside from the cold room, we streamed at Bellevue East 2 years ago. So 2020.
Was that when it was on a Monday?
There was 1 year where it was absolutely like it snowed crazy Friday into Saturday, so they canceled the duels, pushed the tournament to Monday, which was Martin Luther King Day, just like this week, and it was -20, and I don't ever remember it being cold in there. So
yeah,
I remember us doing an interview with Cole Kniggley, and Mike messed up that too. So
that was a couple years ago. I didn't. Yeah, I did actually. I did. We made up for it. We had him on the show.
We did. We did great.
Like first guest of the season, we had him on the show. Okay, what happened at HAC? HAC was entertaining, right, Drew? Grand Island. Kearney.
Yeah, I mean that you're dealing with those, and you kind of do in Metro too. But I feel like, the Heartland Athletic Conference, you're going to have the kind of heated rivalry with Grand Island and Kearney and Columbus, and then Lincoln East. They duel each other every year. There's a little bit of, I wouldn't say animosity, but school pride on the line. The celebrations were pretty intense, and
there's Norfolk in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean Norfolk and Columbus, they had a duel last week, and that was a lot of fun. Another really solid conference event. I don't think it was overly surprising to see the Norfolk girls get beat by Kearney in that sort of setting, but I mean that for it to come down to like a 5-point thing is exciting on the girls' side. The boys' event, kind of the same thing. It came down, I want to say, like maybe somebody from Kearney lost towards the end to clinch it for Grand Island. So Grand Island beat Kearney on the boys' side by 3.5 for first place. Columbus wasn't too far behind, and Lincoln East right behind them. On the girls' side, it was 4.5 points, Kearney over Norfolk. So, I mean, just to be in there, if you were there, to be there and kind of watch those team races come down to the wire for a conference title had to be pretty exciting, where, on the flip side at Metro, they were kind of decided before you got to the final matches.
Yeah. And Kearney hosts, I believe, Columbus on Thursday in a duel. That'll be big time.
Oh, yeah. Geez. They've got a lot of big duels coming up, because a week from today would be Prep and Columbus and Millard South, too. And then obviously state duels right around the corner.
Week from today, Monday?
Guys, we're in the home stretch.
Yeah, it's getting down there.
We're in the home stretch. It's
almost February.
Wild. That is wild. So just kind of looking at the rankings here for the team rankings for Class A, and rankings are just rankings, but Grand Island edges out Kearney at the HAC and ranked behind them in the team rankings.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, like, a tournament with 16 teams is different than state where you have
32.
Yeah, or in Class A, and I mean in other classes it gets even more magnified. I mean, you get a good idea of where kids are going to get ranked based off of how they finish this weekend, because you literally have every team but one from Class A. But there still could be weight changes. There's still, obviously at state, the teams that have the guys that are going to finish first, second, or probably third are going to be the teams that separate themselves, which obviously Creighton Prep kind of showed at Metro this weekend, where, I mean, they
still not at full strength either.
It's going to be, I mean, hopefully they do get to that point where they kind of get to show the state what they can do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, I think at both tournaments overall, like, I guess my opinion was they kind of went maybe according to plan a little bit.
Yeah, a little chalky.
Yeah, I thought the biggest win I think that I saw at Metros was probably Jashawn Sterling over Danzy, and then almost, him and Ackerson was really close in the finals. So that we didn't get to see him wrestle last year. So, and he's just now to that point this season where he's seeing these top guys. And so now we know that he's a legitimate title contender at 150 in Class A. So that was one that kind of stood out. And then I thought Brian as a whole had a pretty good showing. Kyrie Thomas Calloway won 113, and then Unley at 106, I think, for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was wrestling 120 at one point.
Yeah,
was it? Yeah, I mean, he definitely hadn't been. I hadn't seen him any results at 106, and he came in and won that tournament. I mean, that's a good weight with Crawford and the Maverick kid, and in that weight class too. So, good opportunity there for him to just kind of step in and say, okay, hey, I'm going to be a state medalist probably in Class A, and that helps Brian's team aspirations off.
Yeah.
Unley Crawford was 19-13.
Yeah.
That was
a crazy match.
That was a crazy match. It was a crazy match, and yeah. I know I've probably said this every single week, but Carter Booz, I feel like he just gets more and more dominant every week of the season.
I think that 113A is going to end up being really fun. With
really
him
fun
in Callaway, and then Tuttle beat Townsley, who was giving Callaway some trouble the previous time they wrestled. Townsley was beating Callaway at one point.
Townsley looks like he could be a 126 pounder. He is a massive 113.
He's probably one of those freshmen that's like growing throughout the year, and then like this off season he's probably going to be like 132 or something.
He's gonna pull Ben Ziola.
He could be. Yeah, he could
go up like 4 weights. Cam Green dominated Jermaine Dorsch. That was
kid's legit. I mean, Cam Green's been wrestling like nonstop, right? I mean, he second place at state last year. Obviously a great wrestler, but I mean, he's pretty much not taken his foot off the gas since that point. And I think Dortch has either been out with injury or something. So, he
had his shoulder wrapped up pretty good again.
Mat time is such an important thing, especially when you're an elite wrestler. Like, I always side with the guys who have, a good number of matches or, have been wrestling the whole time. Not saying that Dortch hasn't, but I mean, if you're dinged up and don't have a lot of mat time, it's going to be tough to go against someone who's probably wrestled 200 matches this year,
It's going to be really interesting to see Ian Hardy at 132 as well.
Yeah, him dropping from 38 to 32 is a thing. Yeah.
That's big. That's big.
Because 38's real stacked. I mean, 32 is good too, but like 38's pretty stacked. So him dropping.
Kieran Mink really is starting to just separate. Not starting, but he's really separating himself from the rest of the field, though.
Buddy, let me tell you. Like,
is there anyone? I mean, there probably is, but is there anyone who's having quite the season that he's had? I think he lost one match to some really good wrestler in maybe the Stampede, But I mean, winning the Cheesehead and the Council Bluffs Classic, and it's not just how he's winning; it's the matter of how he's doing it. He's not taking people down and cutting them; he's taking them down and methodically beating them. And a 10-1 win over a really good Miles Sanchez is just like another kind of feather in the cap for the season so far.
Yeah, I for one am shocked that there's a Mink that's doing a half series. That's shocking to me.
Yeah, mind-blowing stuff.
I mean, Mink, like you're right. Like winning Cheesehead, like that was tough over Iowa. What, number 1 guy, number 2 guy in Iowa?
Yeah, state champion, I think. Yeah. And then he's number 1 ranked also.
Right. Like, I mean, it wasn't like it was 3-2.
Right.
Like he's dominating. So good thing we had him on the show earlier this year.
Good thing. Speaking of people on the show, that Ty Hanberg from North Platte avenged his only loss of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was
Kowalik from Kearney. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in a duel. That wasn't at the HAC. That was in a duel on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was pretty solid. What else? Let's see. Schuyler happened, right?
That's where I was. I was at Schuyler. Bennington won the team race, and they were missing 3 or 4 guys. Like they're pretty impressive. I haven't really ran the numbers. I think they can give Scud a decent duel, at least. I was impressed, actually immensely impressed with Brody Scobie and Braden Kreikmeyer at 38 and 44. They both dropped for the second part of the season, and I mean, Scobie, it's so funny. I got a funny story from there. Scobie would have been my vote for OW because Brody Schmidt, who he beat like 20-7 or something in the finals, is really good. The heavyweight from Scottsbluff, his name's Dalen Adams, and he had a good tournament. He won the event, but he was literally lobbying coaches. He was going around to the coaches and lobbying for OW before he even wrestled his finals match. And I thought there was no way that was going to be fruitful in any way. And he literally got the OW, lobbied his way to the outstanding wrestler of the I've never seen that before.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So maybe after wrestling, he can hone in his political aspirations or something. I don't know. But that was kind of funny. But no, I was really impressed with Bennington. Scotts Bluff, you don't get it. I personally, and I don't think you guys get to see panhandle teams very often, and I wish we could do that more. But it's cool that their head coach Stadola is from Schuyler, so they go back and they wrestle in that event every year. They're an impressive team. Oh yeah, probably still is. He still looks tough.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mess with him. There were just, like as from a Class B perspective, I thought it was a nice event. Aurora has some good solid kids. I don't know. It's just a nice way to sort of evaluate where you're at for the season. Just a 16 to 18 team event where it's mostly teams from your class, and then you sprinkle in Aquinas and Shelby Rising City. I think Aquinas actually got 3rd in the whole thing. They've kind of been wrestling well. They won their home invite last week, and then
about Mike's boy up at 215.
Yeah, Verbka, my guy.
That
was in the finals.
That was an insane match. You could tell they were tired in tiebreakers. 2 really good wrestlers, gave it a go. I have some, I don't know, not theories here. I still wonder if Merrick Johnson ends up at 215. I don't know. I don't have any skin in the game.
We might find out tomorrow.
Well, right. Because I think he would do just fine there, but
yeah,
I guess we'll see how it goes tomorrow when they wrestle.
Are you guys going down there?
I'm not personally, but Jose is, and he does some photos and videos and stuff for us.
I thought you were going, Chuck. You were like, "I'll go."
I told you I had Dirty Eagles practice. Couldn't go today. School's closed.
Scott Beatrice tomorrow duel, big time 190 match. That's like the
in 120's number 1 versus number 2 also.
That's like the biggest match of the year maybe. And like after I saw Merrick Johnson, after I saw Johnson at Platteview, I was like, oh man, like that 190 match with him and Riley would be pretty good.
Yeah, 120 Hurrdat and Hanshaw. That's 1 versus 2, and then 106 is 2 versus 3. Colton Strange and
is it
Edison Omar.
1-3, right?
It's 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Don't read
okay.
too close.
All right. I mean, hey.
And then this weekend, I don't know. Do you guys want to look at this weekend?
Yeah, Kearney, right? Isn't
what?
UNK?
Oh, well, UNK duels are this weekend. Lexington is, the girls are Friday, the boys are Saturday. That's another one for Class B. That's going to be a nice one because Bennington goes out there and Gehring goes and Sydney, and so you're going to get.
Sure, that's your favorite tournament of the year, right?
Well, it probably is, yeah. Well, that's where my in-laws are from, so I get to take my family out there. It's a little more relaxed feel for me for doing a wrestling event. But the NSWCA girls state duels are on Friday.
Yeah.
And so this year they upped it. They went from 8 to 16 teams. So you have 16 teams from Class A, 16 from B, all seeded out and bracketed today. And that's just going to be awesome. It's going to be a great kind of environment to showcase girls wrestling. And it might be the last year they do it, I think, too, because
it sounds like there's a lot of movement towards like getting the girls duels a part of the boys duels from an NSAA
right
standpoint.
Yeah, they have to get the scheduling and all that. It has to be kind of.
I don't know anyone, haven't talked to anyone, but I think it's a pretty good sign that it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, which would be nice. I mean, it'd be nice.
It's well deserved.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, what Les and Norm and the gang do to put on an event like this for the girl, and they've done so much for girls wrestling too. To have, I mean, that's a lot of matches, a lot of duels.
Yeah,
16 team brackets. So, I mean,
I'm excited to kind of see some of those matchups too.
Oh, absolutely.
Duels are kind of cool where it's you get to move people around and see some of those so-called dream matchups.
If people do it. Yeah, I mean, it's all strategy, right? Right.
Yeah, the goal's to win the duel first and foremost, but yeah, you absolutely could see stuff like that. I don't know. See, like we were having trouble when we were seeding it, like Millard South and Norfolk and West Side are like as far as a duel goes, very, very, very close.
Yeah.
People are banged up this time of year. If you know somebody's out of the lineup, do you factor that in? Or do you take that part out of it? Millard South did beat Norfolk, but Norfolk didn't quite have their lineup fully set. So there was a lot of conversations that we had. I mean, it was kind of fun to do. And I think the Class A, those are your 3. And then honestly, Class B, I'm like, I don't know who's going to emerge from Class B.
Yeah, flip a coin.
Lakeview's the top seed. Wayne has like kind of come out, at least in my mind, sort of come out of nowhere, at least like the last month or so. And they have the 2 seed, Wood River's in there, Battle Creek. So, yeah, should be fun. I don't know. I don't have predictions. Who do you think's going to win, Chuck? You go on West Side for A?
I don't do predictions.
Of course he is.
Michael taught me not to do predictions.
It's better when you don't, because then you don't use.
I'm not trying to get yelled at. And first of all, everyone thinks I'm a homer anyway.
Yep, exactly. That's why you don't do predictions.
But I will cheer for Central, and I think West Side's coach is kind of a scumbag.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, you can have that opinion.
Even though I'm in his wedding coming up here pretty
finally.
Mike's going to it.
When is it again?
March 27th.
Yeah, it depends on if Nebraska men's basketball is. We might. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, because it's a Friday.
You can't be talking like that yet about the basketball. They got it one step at a time.
I feel pretty good.
Best start in school history, baby.
Yeah, highest ranking.
Speaking of Nebraska,
first 18-0 team since
Nebraska
2010.
wrestling Iowa on Friday. Nebraska.
This is probably Nebraska's best chance of beating Iowa.
They're down.
It was really close last year too.
They're kind of down bad right now, Iowa.
They're not though. Here's my take.
Compared to,
we will need Brock
They're still
Hardy
a top
back.
5 team. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I imagine he'll wrestle. They only said that like it was just kind of like a calculated rest thing. I don't think that they were.
I'm just saying we need him in there to really have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Are Ferrari's parents going to be wearing like the split shirt thing?
I bet they do the splits.
Or that. Good one, Chuck. I was trying to, you know, the split shirt, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't funny, so I had to
I
explain.
Yeah, you made it funnier. It's okay. That's fine.
It's just going to be a good weekend for Husker wrestling again. Like we lost to Oklahoma State, but that duel was awesome and the environment was awesome. And now we have Friday night Iowa duel, rivalry, chance to win, and then Sunday, underdogs to Ohio State. But I'm excited for that one too because we can win that duel. Like there are close enough matches on paper that we have a chance to win, and I really am excited to watch Antrell and the Cannon kid from Ohio State again.
How about Antrell's match against Minnesota?
Yeah.
Holy.
But how do you? Okay, I think the kid thought the time ran out, right? The Minnesota kid.
Be aware. So. Be aware. Then that's your fault.
I don't think he did. He just had his hands on his face because he was on his back and he knew.
He gave up the pin because he gave up the pin because he got taken down and he knew he lost.
Right, I know.
And that's the difference between a freshman and a senior. Right. Like you're giving up extra team points right there.
And those team points were huge.
Yeah.
Like because at the end they ended up clinching, but like it just that could have been a lot different pressure, right, on a team going forward for the rest of the duel. So. That was a learning experience.
I mean, it was a 9-point swing, and the difference in the duel was 8 after the team point got taken.
It could have gone to tie, yeah. And then it could have gone. And then it was like pins and match. Like it would have been to like the third tiebreaker or something. Even so, it was really close.
I still don't know what the team point was.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I don't either.
Yeah,
and then I mean, with everything going on, with the loss of Todd Manili and everything, like the fact that Antrell even wrestled and then also kind of like gut check time did that, like that again was.
Listen, Todd's funeral was the same day that he did that.
Exactly. So. Yeah, like that is.
And that kid was just trying to. He knew to just try to stay out of the underhook and wait for a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That was his whole game plan, and
he executed. He got the third period takedown. Usually in those types of matches, it's Antrell that gets it in the third period first. But no, I mean it was.
And I was just one last thing. We were texting in the group text about Ferrari just riding that dude out for a whole period. That was impressive. That's hard to do.
I don't think it was the whole period. I think he gave up the escape. Wasn't it 2-1?
Well, okay. Like
to get the riding time point, you mean?
After he got
him out,
after he got the riding time point, he let him up with like 10 seconds left in the period or whatever, 15. So like he basically rode him.
And Hawkeyes really good. Right. And if you want a little update on how good Cade Ziola is, him and Hawkeye have split, and that was a razor thin match with Ferrari and Hawkeye. So, I can't wait to see Cade next season when he probably has an extra 25 pounds of muscle.
He's going to be a monster.
And I think people forget how small Ferrari is for heavyweight too.
Right.
Yeah, he's probably 230, 240.
Yeah,
maybe
and he's a massive guy, but his weight, you can tell when he's going to hit those blast doubles.
It's harder.
He's just a little bit lighter than those guys.
It's a lot harder than, 97. So
it makes me crazy that he has so much offense, and then his brother just drops to his knee 32 times in a match. 32 times. Anyone that watches him wrestle 184.
There's someone in Nebraska that wrestles like that. Drives me crazy too. Got beat though on Saturday. Yeah, that's talking about Jermaine Dortch. I've told him that to his face, so I can say it publicly. It's fine. Jermaine and I are cool, but I don't like the whole knee thing. Like you're good, you're athletic enough. Get out there and do something. Right? No.
I mean,
that's
if you're a wrestler who likes to operate in space, going to one knee is a good way to do that because people don't like to reach down and tie up because your level's already low. So it's a good way to operate in space. I understand the
if you're quick.
Antrell does it sometimes too.
Yeah,
he does. Yeah.
If you're a quick wrestler, it's somebody plants their foot right there, it's right there for you.
Mm-hmm. It's fair.
Jermaine scored a lot of points from that position too.
Yeah. Won a state title from that position. Didn't he win it last year? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then sat up like the Undertaker after the match.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He did.
We had a nice clip of that too. Somebody like walked in front of the camera right as he was sitting up, so we split it with the actual Undertaker sitting up. It's pretty funny.
What else is this week, Drew?
Oh man, we haven't really dove too far into it. The UNK I think it's called the UNK Midwest Duels.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice, unique event. Kind of the same thing as some of these other tournaments where you're getting, you have like your Kearney or Columbus, but then Kearney Catholics over there. Alliance goes there, Broken Bow, Minden. So you're going to get a nice mix of teams. I think this is David City's this weekend, and I think that's Cody's favorite hospitality room, if I remember right.
Of course.
That's a loud gym too. The David City, they do things right there. It's a wrestling town. I'm trying to think. Oh, South Loop for Class D. All signs are pointing to Brody Jensen and Uriel Guzman wrestling this weekend. So you have 2-time state champ versus 2-time state champ.
Okay. Yeah.
And that could be what ends up happening later on. I'm not sure if Jensen is going to go back down to 26 or stay at 32. Some of that Burwell's in the thick of the team race, so some of that
will matter.
Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, just that match alone is worth kind of tuning in or following South Loop a little bit, but that's always a really nice small school event. Plattsmouth has a good one. Lincoln East goes there on Saturday. What else? I might be forgetting something, but a bunch of conference tournaments, smaller town conference, Lou Platte, Mid-States, Capital Conference, Centennial Conference. So bragging rights.
Sure. Is it?
Do you guys think that Scotts Bluff stopped at the Windy Gap on the way back?
I don't think so.
No.
Maybe
I should ask. I wonder if they drive back. There's no way, right?
Yeah, they're used to it. They do it all the time.
No.
Shout out Windy Gap and Paxton, Nebraska.
You don't think they stay in Schuyler Saturday and just head back Sunday?
They go back. They do it for football games all the time.
Okay. Maybe Stadola had his family host the team. Who knows?
Yeah.
I would like to know like the miles those buses put on. Like I think they have 2 like, charter bus things. It's got to be tremendous.
Well, and it gets crazy for districts now too.
Yeah, because you're going wherever. Yeah, it's a lot. Windy Gap.
Is that even it probably is.
That's the name of the place. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, like, is that along the way back for Scotts Bluff? But I think it probably is.
From Schuyler.
I don't even know where Paxton is.
It's on the interstate. I don't think so. I think you'd probably just go straight over. Like 30, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if you go down or not from Schuyler. It's kind of far.
No, I don't think you would. No, you don't.
I don't think you would. I think you go straight across.
No Windy Gap necessary.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Hey, speaking of Scotts Bluff, they have to go to Wahoo for districts.
Oh boy,
yeah, that's far. It's too far. Way. What are we doing?
Gehring goes to Crete. Alliance goes to Crete. They both go to the. They should just all get one big charter bus for both teams.
Pick each other up on the way.
Yeah,
they could do it. Maybe not.
Get a plane.
Plane?
Man, so too far. Yeah, too far.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Well, I think that'll do it for the show tonight, fellas. Good job.
We didn't go off the rails too bad.
No.
I didn't even say a bad word.
Congratulations.
Give
yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Wait until this live button goes off, though.
All right, that'll do it for this week's episode of
a Hurrdat Sports Network production.